Hey guys, you're here with Goran, and thank you for joining me here for your free pick in Spain versus Switzerland matchup in the UEFA Nations League on Saturday. Well, Spain is at the top of this group with 8 points. However, I think that they will need a win in this game for sure, and then possibly just the draw will be enough for them in that last game. Uh, well, not possibly. If they get a win here, the draw will definitely be enough because they're playing against Portugal in that last game, and Portugal is in second place. But overall form for Spain has been outstanding. They are undefeated in their last 8 games, and that's going back all the way to November of 2021, which is a long time. And not only they have been winning games, when they win games, they are pretty much dominant a lot. They have started the Nations League with 2 draws, actually. They tied to Portugal 1-1 at home, and then they tied to Czech Republic on their own 2-2. I think that in that game they conceded a late goal. Uh, or actually, they scored a late goal in the 90th minute for 2-2, which was honestly a game they should have won easily. So I hope they don't make the same mistake here. Now, like I said, Spain is at the top of the table. Usually, they score a lot more goals than they have scored so far. Only 6 in 4 games. Now, they are creating a ton of chances, like a lot of chances. They have a lot of possession against any team out there, and I don't doubt that this game will be any different. I think this is a game where Spain will dominate once again. They will have probably 65, if not more, uh, a percent of possession, and once again they will probably have like 500 passes during the entire game. Uh, but they haven't been converting a lot of those chances as of late, and that is a problem when the World Cup is so close. They will need to focus more on the attacking and scoring more goals because the World Cup is a very hard competition, and they need every goal they can get. Switzerland, on the other hand, Switzerland hasn't been that great. They were outstanding in those World Cup qualifications last year. And in the last game of those qualifications, I think they tied to Italy, which got them to the top of the table, and they have qualified for the World Cup directly without going through the playoffs. But in this Nations League, they have scored only 2 goals in 4 games. Their offense was nowhere to be seen, and their defense is not good enough to compensate for that. Switzerland has conceded 7 goals in those 4 games, and when you're facing a team like Spain, the team that creates a lot of chances and has a lot of possession, it's going to be very hard for them to defend. To be honest, they have lost in the previous game against Spain. It was only 1-0, but honestly, they got very lucky in that game because once again, Spain had 66% possession. They had 3 shots on target, but they used only one of those shots to score a goal, and it was enough for them. Now, Spain is the home team here, and when you look at their roster, they have Fati, they have Torres, they have Asensio, Morata, Dani Olmo is there as well, Sarabia, some other players, and then their midfield is Pedri, Gavi, Busquets is still there, Marcos Alonso is still there, and a bunch of other players that have been with this team for years, and there are some new names as well, some young and up-and-coming players that will definitely be the future of this team. Defensively, I think that Spain is pretty solid right now. I think this is the best defensive team that Spain has had in the last 6 or 7 years, and that is saying a lot because the defense was their biggest problem in the past, and that is something that they have addressed, and finally they are looking pretty solid on the defensive end. Now, in this game, I'm going to avoid the goals, I'm going to avoid sides, I'm going to avoid all of that, and I'm actually going to take Spain total of corner kicks in the game. Over 5.5 corner kicks for Spain is minus 108. And that is something I will take just because I think Spain will be dominant in this game. Like I said, they will have a lot of possession, they will have a lot of passes, a lot of created chances, and with that, I think they will get a lot of corners as well. Because Switzerland will be forced to kick those ball outside to make those blocks in the final third, and with that, we get a lot of corners for a team. So over 5.5 corner kicks for Spain at minus 108. I think that's a steal, honestly. The game line is over 9.5 corner kicks combined. I think that's also a pretty good bet, but I'm gonna stick to Spain total corners over 5.5. Like I said, a lot of possession on Spain's side, a lot of chances created on Spain's side, and with that, I think they will get a lot of corners as well. So over 5.5 corner kicks for Spain. That's gonna be my pick for this game, guys. That's it. Thank you for joining me here for your free pick is Spain versus Switzerland. Stay tuned for more free picks coming up on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys soon with more free picks.